All right, everybody, welcome back to Again with AMZ Fusion. Today we're going to talk about packaging supplies. This is one of those things as a newer seller, you're not really sure what you need and what you should stock, where you should buy those supplies. And so we're just going to take just a few minutes today and talk about what we stock here at our warehouse, the common sizes that we use, and where we buy them from. Okay, so we'll start with poly bags. What do you use poly bags for? Any liquid, any like those pump top things. They're supposed to be sealed in a plastic bag, so in case they leak, they don't leak all over everything. We actually just buy our poly bags from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. Non-affiliate, no nothing. We just buy these bags. We bought them for years. They work for us. 99% of the time, they're good. But we stock several sizes. There's 4 main sizes that we do stock that we use all the time, and then there's like 3-ish or so that we keep just in case. We only keep like 1 box around. So the main sizes we got 6x9, 8x10, 9x12, and 11x14. Those are the 4 main sizes that we use all the time, and so those guys will almost all of your lotions, shampoos, conditioners, anything like that will fit in one of those size bags. And then sometimes when products are really small, maybe a makeup thing, we'll put those in a poly bag just to add a little bit of size so we can put our label on it correctly. Those are the main sizes that we use. So what else we do stock is we do keep a box of 12x18, and then I think it's a 14x20, and then a 18x24. Again, we barely keep those in stock. We rarely use them, but we do keep them because every once in a while there's some random thing that you're going to need to make a 2-pack or a 4-pack or a 12-pack or something, or your box is broken, so you need something to put these in to make a pack. We keep those just in case, like I said, just like 1 box. So we buy all those products on Amazon. It's quick, easy. I can get them delivered fast in case we're behind on ordering or we use a boatload that we weren't expecting. Quick and easy to get them from Amazon. I really haven't found anywhere cheaper. I actually thought about buying them from China, and then, if you order like $3,000 worth of these poly bags, it's a lot of money on shipping, and then you got to pay your tariffs. I don't know that necessarily you can get them cheaper than just buying them from somebody that imports the crap out of them on Amazon. So that's where we get those. So next is boxes. So for online arbitrage, we stock 1 main size box, and that is a 20x16x12. So perfect size box in my mind. You can stack 6 of them on a pallet perfectly if you need to. And it's a good medium to large size box where we found through lots of trial and error that if you're packing heavy stuff, that box basically fills up at close to 50 pounds. 50 pounds is the max weight for Amazon. We actually only go to 48 just to be safe because you don't want to get overweight issues with Amazon. But the 2016-12 is, in my mind, the perfect size box. It's not too big. It's not too small. It just fits really well for online arbitrage. If you get into you can go up to like a 24-18x18 box if you'd like. You just have to watch out with stuff like that because the cubic dimension by Amazon, those boxes get to be expensive. At a 24-18-18, UPS is going to charge you that as like a 55-pound box, even if it weighs 10. And so you just, like I said, the 2016-12, in our opinion, is kind of that sweet spot of shipping weight, size, volume. It all falls together. We keep a lot of other boxes, about 3 or 4 sizes of boxes at the warehouse for repacking wholesale products. And so maybe you have something that comes in a tray. It doesn't come in a full box. We need to box those properly. You're making multi-packs and they don't fit back in the manufacturer box. Whatever the reason is, you're bubble bagging a bunch of stuff and they don't fit back in. So we keep a 13x10x10, a 12x7x7, a 12x12x12, and then I think a 10-7-7. Again, those are just size boxes that we found to be useful at our warehouse that fit most of the stuff that we do. Then lastly, let's talk about bubble bags. We really avoid bubble wrap, like big rolls of bubble wrap where you have to hand bubble wrap everything, put tape on to hold it shut, put it in a poly bag, whatever you're doing. We avoid that like the plague. The best thing you can do, and what we found, is using bubble bags, pre-made bags with just like a poly bag. You peel the tape, you close it. And so what we found is the 4x7.5, a 5x6, 5x8, 5x10.5. And then recently we started one more, a fifth size bag, which is like 6x10, I believe it is. Um, the 5x10.5 is by far the most popular bag. We go through a couple thousand of those a month, and they fit most of your lotions or candles or whatever. It's tall, and then it'll fit about a 3-inch diameter product in there. And so we found that it's just, like I said, by far it fits the most products and has some flexibility. If it's a little too long, you can always cut it off, or you could just fold it over. But by far the size we ordered the most. And then the 6x10 or whatever it is, we've recently had some products that are a little bit bigger in diameter that need a little bit more size. So we started stocking those. But when you're setting up your house or your warehouse, guys, finding the sizes that work for you and just really trying to minimalize the amount of products that you stock is so helpful. A, to keep costs down, but B, tracking. We use a system of Kanban cards. I'll put a picture of one up here. A Kanban card basically is, we'll just take this piece of paper. So if this piece of paper was for some poly bags, and it would say, hey, we order 4 at a time, and then we order the 4 boxes when we get 2 boxes on the shelf. So what do? When we put our poly bags on the shelf, we'll put box 1, box 2, we put this Kanban card on top, and then we'll box 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however tall that goes. So as those guys are pulling these boxes off as they use them, they get down to the Kanban card. When there's 2 boxes left, they pull the card, they go put it in our break room, and whoever's going to order supplies, who's responsible for ordering supplies, will take those Kanban cards. It tells us exactly what product it is, where do we buy it from. It's got a link to the website. It tells us how many to order every time. So there's no questions of who orders it. There's no questions of how many we order, how many we're supposed to stock, and then that's, again, how we make sure we stay in stock. The last thing you want to do is delay your business. You're like, oh man, I ran out of poly bags, so I can't finish my shipment today. It's going to have to wait for tomorrow, as long as Amazon could deliver tomorrow or the next day. Or you're going to say, hey, I don't have bubble bags, so now I have to hand wrap all this stuff, and it takes 2 to 3 times as long. So Kanban cards are a great help, and even if you're at home in your house, I think Kanban cards is a great idea. We use them for all of our everything, guys. Everything from our toilet paper at our warehouse all the way up to the bubble bags and whatnot. Pens, batteries, everything possible to make sure our business runs smoothly and we stay in stock of all the stuff we need. So Kanban cards are a great system to use. And again, the biggest takeaway, guys, find the products that work for you. If our suggestions work for you, love it. If those aren't good sized boxes and bags for you guys, that's okay too. Find what works and really do your best to minimalize it, because stocking too much inventory, while you might save a little bit of money, like, oh, I think I'm going to save this much money on shipping, or instead of putting a product in, this size box, I can get it in this size box. Stereotypically, that tiny little bit you're going to save on shipping and stuff like that isn't going to make up for the time and effort it is to stock more boxes, to keep up with more boxes, to make sure you're reordering more boxes, restacking those boxes, all that kind of stuff, guys. So we really recommend minimalizing it, keeping a good ordering system, and make sure you stay in stock. So hopefully that was helpful. Like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment. We'd absolutely love if you left a comment. And we'll see you tomorrow on the next one. All right. Thanks. Bye.